Hey everyone, Christina, how are you? Thought I'd get started just a little bit early tonight. Looks like notifications are starting to go out. Okay. And we'll get started here in just a few minutes. Hey Mom. Um, so hope everyone's had a good start to their week, halfway through. Um, we're talking about scary Halloween candy facts. I'm not even looked at this list yet, so we're going to look at it all together at the same time. Kind of like what I did last week as far as talking about facts and stuff goes. Um, should be interesting, but we'll get some more people in here and we'll start on that. Let's see. Okay. Try and get everything ready to go here. So, got a new video up. It's from downtown Asheville. Did a little exploration slash investigation. I had to kind of go through it fairly quickly, but I made it around a good part of the city though. Had a little more time than I thought, but um, anyway, it's kind of a recap of things we've done and investigated there in the past. Um, but I hope you've seen it. I know I'm starting early, so I know people probably trickling in a little bit because we're used to it's going at 9:30. Um, so I'm going to kind of stall just a little bit before we get too involved here. Um, let's see. Okay. Oh, that's me knocking stuff over. Um, so Friday night we're doing the investigation. Um, I think what I'm gonna do is put the grid light up with nothing but that white uh, sheet that I got that I use in the background, and put all the dolls over in the shelving area, and put the grid light up, and go from there. See what happens. Hopefully, we can get some interesting things to come through and maybe get the spirits to move the grid light around a little bit. So it's been a while since we've done a grid light. So I thought it'd be kind of cool to do that and get, see what happens. Since we've been pretty active, we've been active out here the last month or so with REM pods and K2s and all that stuff going off. So kind of, maybe just focus on just whatever spirit, not just necessarily a doll, but, whatever spirit might want to come through. And then we can get it to see if we can come through the ghost tool and the maybe ghost tube and necrophonics and all that. I might even try to use one like the SB7 or 11, maybe. But we'll see how it goes. Hey sis. But hopefully, I may leave the mirror in this place too. I might, but anyway, the intention will be, whatever spirit wants to come through is welcome to come through, and that'd be kind of cool. But I'll get to these Halloween candy facts here in a little bit. So no major activities or anything going on out in the shed. It's been pretty quiet the last several days. Not really got anything. Um, no orbs or no flashlights or anything like that going off. Um, so it's been, like I say, a quiet time out here. I don't really understand that whole thing, but anyway, let's see. Oh, let me work fix something real quick. Okay, let me. Oh crap! There we go. Okay, so here, I guess I'll go ahead and get ready to start on these Halloween candy facts. So when people will trickle in, they can kind of see where we're at. So it's called 25 interesting and scary facts about Halloween candy. Um, yeah, it probably is, sis. That's a good point. Um, okay. So this is kind of like what it says is um, says every state has a preference when it comes to candy. Halloween is a difficult time to practice self restraint when you see store shelves lined from floor to ceiling with delicious candy. Everyone has their favorite, whether it's a mini chocolate bar, a lollipop, gummy, or candy corn. In this post, we take a look at the lesser known facts about interesting trivia as it relates to Halloween goodies. So, um, and it has a pretty cool picture and United States with different candies like in each state. North Carolina's got a Butterfinger on it. Um, Texas has got candy corn. Got Snickers in Alaska. Crunch Bar in Florida. It's just kind of made of kind of a cool looking little picture. Three Musketeers. I got M&M. I mean, the whole Kit Kats, everything. I mean, they're all there. Um, Says Americans will buy 600 million pounds of candy on Halloween. That's a lot of candy. 600 million pounds. Um, Kids' number one choice of Halloween treats is chocolate. And Butterfingers. Yeah, they're pretty good. Um, so here comes the facts. They're just kind of there's not like last week. It doesn't elaborate on a lot of stuff. It kind of gives like straight to the point facts and all that. So it says um, a typical child's loot bag has about 11,000 calories. Kind of wild, isn't it? You don't think about that when you're getting all those candies and stuff. When we're kids, you don't think about how many calories. You think, what's my favorite candy and what I'm going to eat, right? So it said ready-made candies are a modern indulgence. Until about 130 years ago, people wanting to eat something sweet had to make their own fudge or caramel. So that's 130 years ago. Of course, since then we've gotten all kinds of stuff, right? Um, Candy corn is the most popular candy bought during Halloween. Americans buy over 20 million pounds of it. I'm not a big fan of candy corn. I could do without it. But apparently, candy corn is the most popular candy bought during Halloween. 20 million pounds of it. Golly. And I mean, think about that. They're kind of heavy anyway. So once you start put them in bags, they're pretty heavy. Um, it says may hold off on candy corn this year. It's made of high fructose corn syrup, which affects memory and can cause brain inflammation. This refined sugar also numbs leptin, the hormone that tells the body when it's full. I would have never thought that. Good thing I'm not a huge fan of the candy corn. Um, one of the ingredients in Butterfinger is TBHQ, a compound of bhutan. And I'd have to do more research on all that stuff to figure out. Hey, AP, how are you? It says in the next one, it says, where was that? Oh, okay. Um, make sure you're reading the expiration date on your kids' candies. A worm was found on a Reese cup, peanut butter cup. The chocolate had expired in 2012. So as of this writing, this was actually 2017 when this writing was made. So at that time, what's that? 5 years? Good God. I'm bad for checking dates on the stuff. I check dates on things a lot. Um, just because. Oh, lighter fluid. Oh yeah, yeah. But I mean, as far as like researching why and how and why it's in there, I don't understand. That's kind of wild. But check your candy. Check your candy's dates. Um, okay, it says contrary to popular belief, Milky Way bars were named after a malt shake popular in the 1920s, not the galaxy. I didn't know that. And it has a picture of a guy named Lee Russell, and he's at a malt shop. All right. Let's see. So let me know if you knew that. Hang on just a second. I'm trying to get to the next one here. Um, got 6 kids, so like, yeah, I had 4. So yeah, we a lot of candy. And then it'd be one would want this, another would want that. They switch back and forth, and oh, it's funny. Let's see. Okay, so here's the next one. Snicker bars are named after Frank Mars' favorite horse, Snickers. He's the most popular chocolate, or it's the most popular chocolate bar in the world. So it was named after a horse. Hey, Bud Files, how are you? So there you go. That's kind of cool. I did not know that Snickers bars was named after a horse. Yeah, trading cat. Yeah, it is. Sure is. Um, so far it's not been like real creepy on these facts, but except for the out of date one with the worm, and there was actually a picture of the worm in that Reese cup. That's kind of sickening. It says Tootsie Rolls became part of the soldiers' rations during World War II. The candy remained fresh in all weather conditions. There you go. I'm sure they, yeah. I like Tootsie Rolls. Okay, they're not really my go-to, but oh yeah, thank you for coming by, bud. Appreciate that. Um, let's see. The next one is no need to eat all the sweets all at once. I didn't know that as a kid. I did not know that. It says dark and milk chocolate lasts up to 2 years, while dark and milk chocolate last up to 2 years, while last up to 9 months. Put it away in a freezer so you can freeze it and last up to I guess saying 2 years. See, as a kid, I wasn't told I didn't have to eat it all at one time. Except for I was told you're gonna make yourself sick if you eat it all at one time. Hmm. You didn't think about freezing that stuff. It's like this is down this stuff. Says what's it? Okay. The caramel suckers, sugar daddies used to be called papa suckers. I did not know that. These facts are really interesting. I had no idea. Call them daddy suckers or papa suckers. I'm sorry. Gummy worms were introduced in 1981 to gross out parents while attracting kids. I never was a big fan of gummies. I still am not. Um, but I know that. But I used to work in a grocery store, and I'd watch people buy that stuff up. They loved it. I'm just not a big fan of gummy stuff. Yeah, cosplay. Yeah. Let's see. Urban legend claims that children have died after consuming pop rocks. Despite dispelling the myth, the FDA set up a hotline to calm frightened parents. I I don't know where they got that as far as children died eating pop rocks. I've ate them. I used to love the pop rocks. Yeah, Tootsie Rolls. Yeah. Um, Tootsie, yeah. A lot of people. You know, I would take a Tootsie Roll every now and then and put it in the microwave, warm it up just a little bit, get a little soft. Really good that way. And also, Three Musketeers are good in the microwave as well. You can put them on there maybe at 5, 6 seconds or so. Maybe, I'll go less than 10 seconds. But anyway, I love doing Snicker bars that way. So the next one's about Three Musketeers. And that's probably by far my favorite candy bar. Um, Three Musketeer bar used to come in 3-piece pack with three flavors: vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. And it's got old pictures of the Three Musketeer bars. Um, there was also another candy bar. It was like that. It had like different flavors in it. I can't remember the name of it right off, but um, I did not know that Three Musketeers had a vanilla, chocolate, and strawberry. But that's probably by far my favorite candy bar is Three Musketeers. You got the munchies now. I know. I'm sitting here looking at some of these things. Like, oh my goodness. Yeah, they do. Uh, Pop rocks. Yeah, and also I don't know if you ever done this before, but you take and I accidentally stumbled across this one time, but I had because I love Three Musketeers. So years ago, I happened to have I think it was a Coke or a Pepsi or whatever, and I was eating Three Musketeer bar and took a swig of the drink, and it like fizzed all up in my mouth, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, never had that happen before." And so yeah, Three Musketeers can fizz your mouth up if you drink it with a soda. Yeah, I was wondering how that could be possible. I don't know. unless they got choked on it or something. I mean, that could be a possibility, but I don't see how Pop Rocks would kill anybody. I mean, other than maybe choking on it. Maybe. That's a big maybe. It said mines chew gum from the sarsaparilla tree. I think that's how it's pronounced. You can still find the organic candies in the specialty stores today, and we do have a store in downtown Asheville that's called Rocket Fizz, and they have like candies from all the way around the world. And me and Marnie did, I think it was 2 years ago, we did, or maybe 3 years, 2 or 3 years ago, we got the video up on our channel where we did like a candy challenge from different places around the world. And if you've not seen it, please check it out. It's pretty cool. Different candies that we tried. So, and some are like real related to what we have here, just in a different name, but they were pretty cool. And Dr. Pepper. Let's see. So next one's about rock candies. I used to like rock candies pretty good. I'm assuming you can still find them, but I've not ever seen them recently in some of the places I've gone to. I don't even think the candy store downtown had them. Maybe Mass General Store, but I don't know. But anyway, it says rock candy takes the longest amount of time to make, anywhere from a couple of days to a week, depending on how many crystals are made. Well, there you go. I remember as a kid, we took a field trip downtown, and I think it's the first time I ever had rock candy, I think. And I liked it pretty good. I mean, chew the heck out of it, break your teeth almost. Oh, do you? You never been fond of it? I don't know. It's something we had in one of the stores downtown when we were kids, and you'd find them, and then you start finding them like in grocery stores and places like that. But I've not seen them real recently. Um, so yeah, I don't know. Let's see another fact. The amount of candy Americans buy on Halloween is the equivalent in weight of in weight to 16 of the largest ocean liners in the world. So the amount of candy Americans buy on Halloween, and I don't think it means like Halloween Day. I'm sure it's like over a period of time that month or so, but that's pretty wild. 16 of the world's largest ocean liners. Biltmore, the Biltmore Estate, or just in the town of Biltmore? Because we go into Biltmore every now and then, not the estate, but just I like walk around. I need to do another video at night in Biltmore during Christmas time. It's beautiful down there. Smarty candies are your best bet when you're keeping calories in check. Only 25 per pack. So smart, and I like Smarties. Okay, they're not too bad at candies. Um, Only 25 calories per pack. They're not a very big pack. Oh, okay. I did not know that. I've only been on the estate once in the last probably, I can tell you how long. A few years ago, me and Marnie went, but I don't think um we went to the stable to eat. Then we went to the winery, and I don't remember going to a candy anything like that I can remember. The estate's beautiful. Y'all, anybody's ever, if you've never been to the Biltmore Estate, please, if you're coming to Asheville, you want to check it out, please do. It is beautiful. Okay, so the next one is since Kit Kat's introduction in Japan, uh, or in Japan in 2000, over 200 different flavors have been introduced. Some of the different types are wasabi, pumpkin. They got banana and sweet potato. Um, I think I'm good. I think I just prefer the chocolate. I definitely would not want the wasabi. I may try the pumpkin and the banana, but 200 different flavors. Um, and I'm assuming this they sell them only in Japan. Maybe I don't know that we had those here. Could be wrong. Yeah, supersized. Okay, yeah, we went to the stables, but I don't. I went to the Christmas shop. We went in there and then the stables to eat, but I didn't go into the candy place. Sweet potato and green tea Kit Kats are awesome. Well, maybe green tea. Now I do like green tea. Um, okay. Here is the next one. I like these are real cool because I'm reading these for the very first time myself. So we're all getting this together at the same time. Like I said, this was a list from 2017. So it's from a site called Life Buzz, Buzz. Um, the man who invented ring pops did so to stop his daughter from sucking her thumb. That's why we have ring pops. Um, let's see. All right, let me see. I think I had to go to a next page, I guess. Well, I'm trying to, but it won't let me. Whoop, what's it doing? Oh, took me right out of there. I don't know why I did that. Let me go. It kept saying go to the next page, and I'm hitting it, and it won't turn to the next page. Hmm. Okay. Let me. Sorry, guys. It kept saying I need to go to the next page, but I can't get it to turn. Um, let me see if I can. This has been a pretty cool list, though, of different things we've covered. Well, let me try it again. I'm trying to bring this side up again. Maybe it'll let me. Nope. It keeps saying next, but I can't go to the next page. Um. All right. Well, I guess that's all I got then. Um. I can't for some reason. That's a pretty cool list, though. Just the things we've read, and for whatever reason, it's not letting me go to the next page. I'll have to read more. It lies. Um. I know we haven't gone through 20. I don't think we've gone through 25. There's no way. Well, maybe we have. I just wish I could get to go to the next page. But like I say, that's probably what now 4 years ago when that was written. Well, here's something that says 50 facts about Halloween candies. Let's look. See if there's anything different, something we've not seen. Um, well, this one's Mental Floss. I'm kind of familiar with that website. Um, says as of 2021, Starburst takes a title in Alabama, while a Swedish Fish win Georgia, Reese Cups, Milky Ways, and M&Ms are a few of the most consistent populars in all 50 states. So I guess Starburst has taken the big lead on that one. And I hate it when pop-up ads show up. Okay. Let's see. Says Harry Burnett Reese sold the Lizzie Bar and Johnny Bar candy bars he named after his daughter and son, respectively. But his chocolate covered peanut butter cup creation, which he named after himself and called Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, was the real hit. So I don't, never heard of Johnny Bar or Lizzie Bar. Well, no, I'll take that back. I think I've heard of Johnny Bar. Let's see. Some of these are a little bit similar to what we read. This one about the Kit Kats. Um, says white chocolate isn't actually chocolate. So lovers of white chocolate, beware, because the white chocolate doesn't contain cocoa solids. It's not real chocolate. Something different. Did not know that. Cacao is what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. Um, let's see. Says when a chocolate bar company decides to cut costs by reducing the weight of two of their bars sold in the UK, fans loudly expressed their disappointment and mocked the new bar's fewer triangular chocolate peaks. So this is talking about, well, I don't know what it's talking about because it's not showing Toblerone. Toblerone? Is that how you say it? That's talking about something in the UK. I know we have them over here, so I'm pretty sure I've seen them before. Let's see. The M&Ms, it says stand for Mars and Murray. The surnames of the two businessmen, Forrest Mars and Bruce Murray, who developed and financed the candy coated chocolates, and they're one of the best. I love M&Ms myself. Let's see. Says it takes licking machines. Yes, there are real things known as licking machines. Anywhere from 364 to 411 licks to reach the center of the Tootsie Pop. Remember those commercials with the owl and the little kid, and how many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? So the world may never know. It says human lickers, on the other hand, average between 144 to 252 licks. Let's see. Says E.T. could have eaten M&Ms instead of Reese's Pieces. I did not know this. So the iconic scene in 1982's E.T., in which Elliot entices the alien to eat Reese's Pieces, almost didn't happen. Steven Spielberg's first two choices of candies were M&Ms and Hershey Kisses, but the Hershey company offered to pay $1 million to showcase the creation of Reese's Pieces, and became ET's favorite sweet. So that's how that got started. Yeah, those commercials were cool, wasn't they? All these different commercials, just candies and stuff, were really cool. Apply for the licking job. I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, they're talking about the different M&M flavors, and there's a ton. There's pecan pie, peanut butter. I like the peanut butter. Pumpkin spice latte, pretzel, white cheesecake, coffee nut, dark mint, and caramels. That's just for starters. There's a lot of different kinds. I've always liked the M&M peanut butter. Those were good. Let's see. Says Dunkin' Donuts and Hershey's once teamed up to create a candy flavored coffee. They offered a Heath bar and almond joy flavored options. And I still see stuff kind of like that to this day, like chocolate and things like that in coffees. Not necessarily Dunkin' Donuts, but just, in general. Um, let's see. Says it's not chocolate between the layers of wafers in a Kit Kat bar. It's actually recycled Kit Kats. Technicians pull any imperfect Kit Kats with a off-centered wafer or not enough shine, for example, and then grind them into a paste. So they just recycle the Kit Kat bars that are imperfect and keep working with it till they make a perfect Kit Kat bar. Um, said President Ronald Reagan really loved Jelly Belly and jelly beans. That was his favorites. And I'd heard that before. It's pretty cool. Again, I'm not real big on gummies and jelly beans, but I did know that. That was one fact I did know. Um, okay, it says astronauts love M and M's. Says M and M's have proven to be among the more popular candy requests for astronauts on space missions because they're bite sized and candy coated, and they don't make much of a mess. They can be released in the air and gobbled up Pac-Man style by space travelers. That is cool. Let's see. It says Junior Mints were named after a Broadway play. Junior Miss ran from 1941 to 1943. Now you know. Excuse me. Let's see. Here's another. I don't. Let's see. Here's another about Tootsie Rolls. It says every day 64 million Tootsie Rolls are made. That means more than 400. Or that means more than 44,440 Tootsie Rolls are created per minute. Yeah, that Pac-Man style, that is kind of cool. Throw it up and just, I mean, it's going to float and you just go around and eat like Pac-Man. That's cool. Says Jelly Bellies makes line of energy beans. It contains carbohydrates, electrolytes, vitamin B and C. Hmm. Eat them while you're exercising. Says candy corns is not just for Halloween. There's a variety of them for Thanksgiving, Christmas, Valentine's Day, and Easter. Doesn't make me want them anymore. Let's see. Dot's gumdrops are gluten free and vegan friendly. I did not know that. There's more than 4 billion dots are rolled out annually. I hate candy corn. It used to take up to 27 hours to make one peep. It says, let's see. Now it takes 6 minutes. That means Pennsylvania factory can pump out 5.5 million peeps a day. But it used to take, 27 hours to make one peep. Good Lord. I guess I'm thinking, I guess more modern technology wouldn't take it long, but back in the day, it took a while, it seemed. Yeah, Oreos are vegan too. I didn't know that. That's kind of a cool thing, sis. I didn't know about the gumdrops. Love peeps. My brother-in-law loves peeps. Both of them do. I got twin brother-in-laws, and they both love peeps. I can eat one and I'm done. They're that sweet. Um, okay, so here you go. It said North Dakotans in search of candy cigarettes between 1953 and 67 were out of luck. State banned the candy due to concerns it would encourage kids to smoke real cigarettes. 'There's a Nutella that says it's a Nutella-like spreadable that contains chocolate, caramel, and crunchy pieces of biscuits, and it's made in the UK. It's just like a Twix bar, so they can get Twix bar in a jar. Like I'm chewing. Yeah, yeah, they are. Yeah, I think the candy store and the Mass General store downtown both have them. Those are cool. I always liked those candy cigarettes growing up. Those are kind of cool. Yeah, Nutella is good. Says after its bag is open, candy corn can last 3 to 6 months. 3 to 6 months. Candy sticks. Yeah, generic version. Says every 8 hours, Mars, New Jersey factory produces 2 billion M&Ms. That works out to 4 million M&Ms a minute. That's almost enough made each day to fill an Olympic-sized swimming pool, which would need about 2.4 billion M&Ms in order to become um, an event, an Olympic event. Is what they're trying to say. Yeah, candy corn is unnatural. Absolutely, something can last 9 months. Yeah, yeah, I'm good. Nah, I'm good. It says researchers determined that the Kit Kat jingle "Give Me a Break" off that piece of that Kit Kat bar is one of the most common earworms, and I hear that every time I see a Kit Kat bar. I think of that jingle. I'm just one of those people that, and I know it drives Marnie crazy because I do this sometimes, but if I see something that reminds me of an old commercial, I will actually sing it, like pop pop fizz fizz, oh what a relief it is, that type of stuff. Let's see. Some of these I'm scrolling, guys, and it's just things that I've seen before. That's all. We're done. We're at the end of it. That's it. Because some were similar to what we'd already read. So, well, there you go, guys. So, what's some of your all's favorite candies? We'll spend the next, we got about 10 minutes before I want to end the live stream. So, um, and again, thank you all for being here tonight, by the way. Um, that's pretty cool candy facts. Although I wanted to read more on that first one we were reading. I thought that was really cool, but I could never get it to go to the next page. So we did find something else, though. And we learned some more crazy, nasty facts about candy corn. So there you go. Nasty stuff. Um, that's, I mean, the StreamYards is always slow on the chat. Let me go back to the phone here so I can see it better. Yeah, I love jingles. I do. Um, they're just something that just gets in your head and stays there forever, it seems like. But it is fun. Some of them are fun. Like some of my favorite candies growing up, like I said, Three Musketeer. I like Reese cups and Hershey bars. Um, golly, Zero bars are pretty good. And I encourage you, if you've not ever tried those candies from around the world, if you have a candy store nearby that you can do that, check it out. Caramel, you like? Yeah, I like caramel. I like caramel stuff. I like um well, Three Musketeer, or not Three Musketeer, but Snicker bars, Milky Way, stuff like that. Just the actual caramel candies, things like that are pretty cool. Milky Way, Tootsie Rolls, M&M's, Three Musketeer, caramels, and Kit Kats. The one thing I don't like, and I think I mentioned this last week, is those candies that are in the orange and black wrappers. Those things are pretty nasty. Oh yeah, yeah. Amazon does. You're right. Yeah, they sure do. I forgot about that. So there's another way of getting some candies that are different and unusual. Um, it's hard to find a Mars bar anymore. The Rocket Fizz downtown does have them, uh, and they're good. I like Mars bars. You just don't see them in typical grocery stores much anymore. Black licorice and red Twizzlers, orange and yeah, the orange and candy, the orange and I don't know what those things. They're wrapped in orange and black or whatever, but um, those things are not my favorites at all. Oh god, yeah, I'm just not a big fan of those candies. Um, I just don't. I've tried them, and I was like, and I do give things a shot. I do try. It isn't like I look at it and say no. I did give them a shot. I just didn't like it. Almond Joy's got nuts. Mounds don't. So here's another jingle. Um, I just don't like coconut. I never have liked coconut. Anything coconut, I do not like. Mom likes them though, sis. Her and Dad do. I think Marnie likes them. I think she likes both of them. Some people don't like it because it has nuts, and some people just or just can't eat nuts. But I've never been a big fan of them. Mom said, "Yep." Yeah, I don't, yeah. I say that's why I'm the same thing. I don't know how does John eat them. I don't remember if he eats them or not, sis. But um, I know me and you don't. It's just not the yeah. It's just the texture. I think for me. Yeah. So see, all three of us don't. Oh Lord. I'm trying to think of some off the wall candies that I liked. I mean, you got the your basic Hershey's and Mars and M&Ms and all that stuff. But um, was it Carmelo? Was that one of them? I think Carmelo bars or something like that. I like anything chocolate and caramel. That's cool. It's a good combination. And I like things like York peppermint patty type stuff. Russell Stover's has their because I'm diabetic and I know I'm talking about chocolate and sweets and stuff, um, but I do have alternatives I can either are similar, so I can still eat something kind of like them. But that Russell Stover's has a good dark chocolate bar, and they have a good it's like a York peppermint patty bar. They have what was it? They have a caramel chocolate. They have a peanut butter cup. So yeah, if you're diabetic like I am, like my mom, we always talk about different things that we can eat. That's pretty good. Similar to what like regular candies and stuff. So those things are good. Yeah, the next page was yeah, it was a lie. Supposed to be more. There's supposed to be more to that, but I could not get it to flip. If I had a book, I could have had it. I could flip the book. Smooth chocolate. Oh yeah, Gardeli and Lintz. Those are real good. Yeah. Um, we had Godiva when I used to work at. I worked at Dillard's. God, it's been oh close to 15 years ago, I guess. And we had Godiva chocolates. Those are good. Um, so yeah, if you like Godiva bars, those are good. Yeah, Godiva. Good stuff. Good stuff. And years ago, Dollar General had their own brand of chocolate bars, and they were actually pretty good. There wasn't as good, of course, as like the Hershey's and stuff. Maybe like a Hershey bar, and it was, of course, cheaper, obviously, but they wasn't too bad. They don't make them anymore. I don't ever see them. Um, but back in the day, they made their own. And they were really good. World's finest. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And I think you can still find those in some places. I've seen them in like I think the Dollar Tree or Dollar General. One of them had some World's Finest. Oh yeah, I loved those things as a kid. We'd sell the heck out of those things. Try to win prizes or whatever. White, you're not a fan of white chocolate? I like white chocolate. Okay, Kaylin loved it. I don't know if she still does or not, but she did. Grocery outlet has them. Now, there's places that do have them. Of that World's Finest. And if nobody's ever tried them, by the way, if you're maybe checking this podcast out later or something, um, find you some World's Finest. Those are good chocolate bars. Yeah, they're about half size. Yeah. You want a Nintendo for sale? Oh, sweet. I think I won. I won. God, I can't remember. I won money. one year, and I can't remember how much. Maybe $50, maybe. Maybe mom remembers. I don't know. But people were winning like bikes, like BMXs, and they had all kinds of stuff. This was back in you know um, probably about 84, 85, 86, something like that. It's been a while. I'm old. Crunch bars. Yep, crunch bars are good. I like crunch bars. Yeah, Nintendo would be a cool thing to have won. I think Atari was another thing that they were giving away one year too. Um, I don't know, but man, I mean, it made you go out and sell. I mean, you went, family members or whatever. Yeah, that's a good achievement to win a Nintendo. That's pretty cool. Um, that was a good thing to win. I used to like Nintendo pretty well. I like Mario Brothers and all that stuff. Oh yeah, there you go. Um, yeah, yeah. I try to remember things. I remember the bicycle one year. I don't know who won it, but I do remember that. Maybe a couple years in a row they did bicycles. And it was a little easier for me too because like being the oldest. So before my brother and sister got in school, I was the one that actually could be the only one selling. So that helped out. And then the other two get older and get in school, and you have to share and stuff. Got to help each other out, that kind of stuff. Oh, whatchamacallits. That's another bar I like. Whatchamacallits. Yeah, whatchamacallits were pretty cool. So I was sitting there trying to rack my brain of what that name was. Whatchamacallit was one of the ones I was thinking of. Well, see, you're the youngest, sis, so you made to do all the work. Okay. I remember we send those boxes of bars to like, dad would take some to work, grandparents would take some to work, just things like that, and people would sell them for you. Okay, there's a plane going overhead now. For a minute, I thought somebody was cutting grass at this time of night. It sounded just like a lawnmower starting up for just a second. Thinking, dang, 10 o'clock at night, you want to cut grass? Hope you have lights on it. Oh, Lord. Okay, guys, so I think I want to get ready to shut it down here in just a few minutes. So it's an interesting discussion about candies, and I'll find us another topic next week. It's only 8 p.m. there. Yes, it's 10. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if some people around here working cutting grass at 10 o'clock. I mean, it wouldn't shock me at all. I mean, they didn't done it in the last week or so. They have been playing music. I mean, loud, like more like a rock band as opposed to a radio station. Um, up until about 9, 10 o'clock at night. but that's kind of stopped, so that's good. That's wild. um, but anyways, guys, yeah, so I'll come up with something for next week's podcast related to Halloween. Um, and since we're on the week of Halloween coming up next week, so Friday night we'll be back with our investigation night. We're going to try to do the grid light, the green grid light. Use our ghost tool and ghost tube, necrophonics, and all that stuff. And see what spirits might want to come through. Oh, great. Yes. Wonderful. Please. Yes. Come on over. I usually start around 9:30. I started a little bit early tonight. But usually I have it set for about 9:30 our time, or Eastern time. So, but yeah, come and join us next week. It'll be something Halloween, haunted Halloween related. Um, I had to look up some more fact stuff. We'll do another fact podcast next week of some kind. And then, like I say, do a Friday night, 9:30 Eastern will be our live stream with the investigation. And I put up the video from downtown the other day, or yeah, today, and or yesterday rather. And I may try to put another video up this weekend, possibly. I do have quite a few on backlog. I'm trying to hold on to that as much as I can, just in case we catch into some real bad weather this winter, and I'll have something to put up. But anyway, hopefully going to try to go do some filming on Friday as well, so I'll let you know what happens there. And that's it, guys, for the night. Thank you all for being here and all the conversations we had, and we'll see you next week. Bye.